Oh, hi there. Name's Charles Sittingwood. Nice to meet you. Were you looking for something possibly better than a Herman Miller Aeron? I'll let you know if this is it.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So those who have been with me since the beginning know that I went on a maniacal chair hunt for the perfect chair. My mom gave me this. We got it like for free from some office clean out. And it was good, but it's the size C for obese people. And it's always been a bit too wide and too long. It doesn't fit me right, but so comfy. So I stuck with it and then I hunted. I've tried every chair from Herman Miller, the Ember, the Aeron here, Steelcase Leap, the Gesture, third-party brands, freaky things. People have sent me chairs. Nothing can comfort my bum like an Aeron can. So Flexispot reaches out to me saying they got an Aeron killer mesh-based, the C7 Air Pro something. There's a different version with a cushiony seat, but I wanted the mesh one to replicate the old Aeron here. So let's talk about the features of the chair and how does it compare to the Aeron. So there's some things you'll notice. This comfy little cushiony thing is adjustable and it hugs you. I feel ergonomically correct. There's a lot of good things to love. The little headrest where it can be, if you're leaning back, you want it a little more, and just the way it glides, it's like, it's perfect. Your head goes back further or forward. It's good times. There's so many ways you can adjust this chair. What does that one do? This tilts forward. Why would you ever want that? I guess if you're leaning at a computer or something, but I just keep that one locked off. There's one back here that does this thing. So this will push forward. So even if you're like kind of leaning a bit, it'll still hug you. That's not bad. That's not bad. I just keep that one locked. It's very adjustable though. One of these things makes it slide out. Did you see that? Oh, guess you gotta hold that one down. So you can be in or out depending on how long your spine is. I like that adjustment. Your arms go up and down, pretty tall to fairly short. You can also, obviously, like every chair on earth, it's pretty good in the sense that I'm pretty short and my feet are still on the ground. Some chairs are not. You'd be surprised, the lowest setting and you're like up and you're like tippy-toeing. That ain't right. I still use, because my desk is a bit high, I use a little footstool, so it doesn't matter. I'm up here, but you can go super tall, not that tall. Pretty tall. And these arms also go back, somewhat forward, side to side, and tilting. So like all in all, ergonomically correct, pretty comfortable. There's some flaws. I found the flaws. I'm not a sellout here. I'm not just gonna accept a gift and say, oh, this is the best. Let's advertise. Here's several things that are kind of strange about this chair. And then we compare it to the Aeron. The first thing you'll notice probably is how far forward these are. And they can't go, it's weird, right? Like they're just kind of pushed forward. You kind of feel like it should be back here supporting, but it's not. Whereas like the Aeron, they are back there. And it just feels more normal, I think. It's a strange thing. These are weird. My thing's loose. Also, there's no lock for these. They're just wiggling at all times. So like I'm a leaner. I'm leaning, doing stuff. I'm never ergonomically correct. And there's no way to lock it into a favorite position. And it's often kind of sliding around. So like they're not the best arms, that's for sure. You could have done better. These lock in height, only in height. One thing superior to the Aeron is just the leaning back funness. They also have a footrest thing that they rudely didn't send me. It was out of stock or something. I was like, that would have completed this thing. For movie watching and stuff, You cannot beat this thing. You get your feet up. It is comfy. This can't do that. Is this good for you? I don't know. It feels good. But like you can put your arms back here and watching shows. Sometimes I'm up like this. I do this one. You ever do that one, man? You know what I mean? You're up there and you're chilling. You're watching something. You're learning on YouTube. That's fun times. It's good times. So lounge-wise, this is the superior, ergonomically fun chair. And if it had that footrest thing that goes under your legs, it's another mesh thing and it comes right out there, that'd be fun. That'd be fun times. However, I have noticed that it's not the same material. There's something magic about the Aeron. Let me just demonstrate it here. If you look closely, when I press the Aeron down, you see this? It's like a elasticity. It just bounces back. It loves you. It hugs you. There's something special about it. It's like, it's nylon, but also like elasticy. And it just, you feel like you're sitting on air. And it's fantastic. And the back is the same material. So squishy. Whereas this one, that's a firm bounce right there. It supports you. It's much stiffer, much harder, and it's not as comfortable long term. I've noticed while they are both mesh, they're not the same long-term comfort. I sit here for hours in a day editing videos, and then my entertainment is also sitting here watching stuff. I mean, I'm active in my daily life, but I do sit here a lot, and I'm on this computer a lot, so this I can sit here 8 hours. It's never a problem for me to just be sitting forever. The only thing, like, this is starting to lose some of the padding near the hardness, and since it doesn't fit me, it's not padded the right way. I need a size B, and there's like a remastered version. Huh, yeah. But I noticed I can sit here forever, and then as soon as I got this one, I'm just noticing like the odd bit of lower back pain. I'm adjusting myself more. It's firm. Maybe it'll loosen up over time, but I have to call a spade a spade. This is a engineered in Germany type of thing. Don't quote me on that. I did zero research on where this is from, but this is a cult classic for a reason. And so when a company comes up, okay, I'm gonna kind of copy your design, you didn't copy the material, and I feel like you should have. You should have stole some patents in China. So while the Flexispot has many more modern features and it's more comfortable in a lot of ways, it's still the ass comfort of the Aeron is superior for longer periods of time, in my opinion, even though it's not the proper size. So I don't know, man. It's a great chair. It's a fantastic thing. I think I want to maybe sell this one and get the B-sized remastered version. Aeron is just, you know, like for my camera homies, we're on a Zeiss lens. That's a high quality, top-notch lens. You switch to something like a Viltrox, they're good, they're sharp, but it's not the same. That's what I feel with this. This was made with kindness and care, and this was kind of copied, improved in a lot of ways. Fantastic chair. But for me, come on now. I need to be pampered and hugged. So that is my review conclusion. Thank you for sending it to me. This, I'm keeping the Aeron and buying a new Aeron maybe. How you doing? You subscribing for more videos? And I'll say that next. Links are down below.